guys, it's Slushy215 here, and welcome back to another video. A really long time ago, I think it was about a year ago, I'm not sure, I did a how to not get scammed video. Basically just explaining the different types of scams that people do, and how to avoid them or how to notice them, and etc. So today I'm going to be redoing that video, so more people are aware of the scams and yeah, whatever. What is scamming? For those of you who don't know, scamming is basically when somebody else in game steals your item. They can lie to you, they can promise you false things, they can deceive you, they can trick you, they can do all kinds of things, all to just get your Animal Jam item. So as I said before, I'm just going to run you through and the way most people get scammed, just so you guys can see what a scam is and how not to fall for it to keep your items safe. A really good rule to prevent scamming is to basically not trade your items to somebody unless you're okay with never ever seeing those items ever again. What I mean is, if you're trading for an item, the objective of you trading for it is that you want that person to accept. So don't trade your good items for somebody else's bad items, because ultimately you're only trading because you want that person to accept, because that's what trading is. So the easiest way to avoid getting scammed most of the time is to not trade away your items unless you want somebody else to accept. Okay, there's a lot of different types of scams that I've seen before. This might not be all of them, I don't know. Okay, so the first one that people get scammed with a lot is called flashing. Do not flash your items. Flashing is very bad. A lot of people do it for videos or whatever, but truth of the matter is, I'd say about 80% of the time it is definitely a scam. What is flashing? It is basically when you trade your really good items for somebody's really bad item, and then you trade it to them, and then you cancel the trade really quickly so that they can't accept. And the objective of the quote-unquote game is for the other person to try and accept the trade as fast as possible and then trade it back. Now the thing is that most people don't trade it back. As soon as they've got your trade, they accept it and they run. So yeah, flashing is definitely a very dangerous game. Another reason that people get scammed a lot, maybe even more, is trusting. Trusting is basically when you trade your really good items for somebody's really bad items, and then the person with the bad item on trade is supposed to decline your trade. This is what people usually do in fake giveaways. They say, long spiked collar my den, and as soon as you get there, you notice there is a necklace on trade, and they say, best trust wins my long spiked collar. So of course everyone wants to win that long spiked collar, so they trade this person all of their rares, all of their betas, whatever. They just trade this person, and eventually, as soon as this person sees a trade that they like, they accept the trade and they don't give you the prize or the long collar or whatever that they promised. And then they lock their den and then they redo it again, promising more and scamming more people. So the same rule applies. Do not trade your items unless you want that person to accept. There are also a ton of trade glitches in Animal Jam, and they keep on getting fixed and new ones keep coming up. So unfortunately I won't be able to tell you what the trade glitches are or how to avoid them, but just keep up to date what the new glitches are and make sure that you stay away from trades that look very suspicious or too good to be true. Another way lots of people get scammed is from offsite trading. For those of you that play other games besides Animal Jam with the trading system, this might sound familiar to you. I think sites like Chicken Smoothie or Transformers and etc. are very popular in the offsite trading Animal Jam community. and often both parties get scammed. So basically, let's say you play chicken smoothie, and I've never played chicken smoothie before, so forgive me if I'm very wrong. Let's say there's this one animal you really want, but you can't get it. So you go on Animal Jam and you think, I wonder if anyone will like my spiked collar for this particular animal. So they find somebody, and the other person says, can you please trade your collar first, because I don't want to get scammed. And you trust this person, so you say, okay, and you send them the collar, and then they run and they don't give you your chicken smoothie animal that you were promised. It's quite hard to tell if somebody is actually being honest or not in this, but unfortunately the best way to avoid offsite trading is to either not do it at all or do it with people you trust a lot, like best friends or whatever. This also applies to trading for membership cards. A lot of the people I know usually trade for their membership cards, and a lot of the time it goes successfully because they trade with trustworthy people, but I'm pretty sure it is against the Animal Jam rules to not trade your items for Animal Jam membership. But usually there'll be somebody dancing in Jamar saying, I've got a membership code, 3 long spike collars for it. So you go there, and then they say, since it's real money, you must go first. So off you go and you send your rares to them, and what do you know, they leave. Okay, so the best thing to avoid doing that is to A, either do it with people you trust a lot, B, just buy the membership yourself, or C, not do it at all. The latter is probably the best, but yeah, just saying. People also get scammed a lot in really big trades. Like, I know, let's think of a really rare item. Let's just say a glitch ring. I'm not sure exactly how much they're worth these days, but I'd say definitely more than 4 black long collars. So let's say somebody wants to trade for your glitch ring, and they offer, 12 black long collars. So you say, okay, I'll take that trade. So they trade. Okay, now both people could possibly get scammed like this as well. So the one person will trade 4 items for a necklace, 4 black long collars for a necklace, then maybe 4 for the actual glitch ring, and then the idea is that they'll trade the rest of the black long collars for necklaces, because they're trading more than just 4. Now sometimes, let's say the person with the glitch string decides that they want to scam the other person. So they make them trade 4 black long collars first, and then they leave scamming the 4 black long collars. Now sometimes the other person can scam the guy with the glitch string. Like, let's say he trades 4 black long collars for a necklace, then he trades maybe 3 for the actual glitch string, then he still has another 5 he needs to give the other person. So now with his glitch string he leaves, and then the other person isn't getting the other 5 black long collars that they were promised. Usually to avoid this is to A, record, B, bring lots of people to watch, like your whole buddy list, make them come online and make them watch the big trade, and C, try and do it with a trustworthy person. Look them up on YouTube, look them up on Google, just see if there are any videos of them scamming previously to get a good idea whether or not they are trustworthy. So yeah guys, those are the most common scams I can think of. I'm sure there are a lot more scams out there that people use different ways. Like, I know there's the whole people lying about being hacked, or people lying about being scammed, people lying that it's their birthday so you can send them stuff. There's a whole bunch of them, but these are the most popular ones that people fall for. So leave a like if you enjoyed. I really hope this helped you, and I hope you guys don't get scammed. I hope this was had some kind of use to you. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you some other time. Bye guys.